Hey guys, so I'm sure most of us have seen the videos, the ones circulating around Facebook, Instagram, that are some of the most beautiful things that most of us have ever seen. Pat McGrath. Pat McGrath is a celebrity makeup artist who came out with her own line of makeup a couple of years back, and in doing so has created some of the most beautiful and iconic eye looks that I've seen, and some of the most expensive makeup products I've ever purchased. I've never tried anything from Pat McGrath before because, frankly, it just doesn't fit my budget. $120 for an eyeshadow palette is unbelievable. At the same token, I've seen some eye looks on the websites I mentioned before that are some of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Glistening, gorgeous, so shiny. However, there's one thing that all of these videos have in common, and that is that they have a filter over the top of them that looks very dreamy. They look too good to be true. And every time I see one of these videos, I get sucked into it and I get caught in, and I believe that the product is as good as it's being shown. Maybe it is, but the likelihood and the reality of the situation is that most of us don't walk around with a hazy filter on, which makes everything shiny look ultra shiny. So I had the idea the other day when I was driving in the car to try out the Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette and basically copy one of her tutorials to see if I can get my eye look to look the way that it does in the videos. Then I got home that same exact evening, and guess who had uploaded a video? Chloe Morello. Chloe, you and I, one and the same. She thought of the exact same idea, and I thought, you know, touche. It's a good idea, so hats off to you, Chloe. You did it first, but I'm gonna do it second. Or maybe third or fourth or fifth. I haven't seen anyone else do it, but you know what? Maybe they have. So today I bought the Pat McGrath Mothership Bronze Seduction Palette. This will be my first ever try of a Pat McGrath product, and I am super excited. You unwind here, open it up, and on the inside is your eyeshadow palette. These are unbelievably expensive. This is the eyeshadow palette, and when you open it up, this is what it looks like. It may just look like another warm-toned eyeshadow palette, and that's probably because it is, but these shades, especially in person, are unreal. This guy right here that just looks white is such a gorgeous duochrome shift in person. They are honestly so beautiful. You have to see a Pat McGrath eyeshadow in person. They have a shimmeriness about them that I can't even explain. The camera cannot do it justice. You have to go to Sephora and touch these and swatch them and look at them in person just to know what I'm talking about. The likelihood is you'll do what I did, and for the longest time, you'll swatch them and you'll put them in your basket. You'll walk around Sephora, you'll look at it, you'll put it back, you'll pick it back up, you'll go grab it, and you never actually purchase it. I've had Pat McGrath products in my cart forever and never purchased them because I am a cheap ass bitch. I also purchased this. This is the stunning highlighter trio, and this one in person is unreal. Like, God, the camera cannot even, it can't pick it up. It can't do it justice. When I turn my lights down, you can sort of see what I'm talking about here. Absolutely stunning. So before we get into this video, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. I upload when I can. Usually every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but right now I've been super inconsistent because of hell going on in my house. I don't know when I'm gonna explain it, probably legally when I'm allowed to, but we no longer have a contractor and we do not have a finished house, and things happened, and now we are in a very stressful next month. As if the last haven't been stressful enough, now we're left with a completely unfinished house and work that needs to be redone from poorly done work. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'll talk about it soon. Also, you guys can follow me on all my other social media stuff. Everything is RawBeautyKristi, so Instagram and Twitter. Twitter's the place where if I have an update, if I'm gonna miss a video, which has been very common recently, or if I have any issues, or if I'm bitching, or if I'm laughing, or if I have something fun to say, that will be Twitter. So make sure you follow there if you wanna keep up with what's going on. Same with Instagram stories. And without continually promoting my shit, let's get on to the video. So out of all of these shades, the one that I am the most keen to try are this shade here, this one here, and this one here. I already have my base done. My foundation is the Loreal Pro Glow Foundation. I sprayed my face with the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Setting Spray. This I've been testing out because I've heard nothing but good things, and so far I can tell you I really do like it a lot. I also used the Kylie Concealer in the shade Bone underneath my eyes because it's a nice glowy concealer, and I feel like my skin looks really nice. I'm super happy with it. Oh, I also have a bit of bronzer on, which is MAC Give Me Sun. And I am going to just just watch a tutorial. I think I want to try 2 different tutorials. I think on one eye I want to follow one and on one the other. This may not be the most beautiful eye look when it gets on, but I also don't really care because I just want to try these products. So all the names of these shadows come on this little card. Nothing is on the palette. So if you don't keep this, you won't know what the shades are when you watch the little Insta tutorials that tell you how to do things. Okay, so I think this is one of the first tutorials that I want to do here. And it has underneath the video all of the steps and the colors that you use. So I know exactly which colors to use. Diffuse entrapment pigment onto outer corner and crease. Entrapment is this guy right here. All right, so they use a bit and they just diffuse it on the outer corner all over and crease. Okay. Oh my God, this is my first time dipping into Pat McGrath. The way that she diffuses everything in these videos is so carefully and so well done. Makes me feel like I've never done good eyeshadow in my life. Let me know, have you guys ever tried Pat McGrath shadows before? How do you feel that they compare to other brands? I feel like this shade is, you know, very comparable to other products that I've tried. $120 to me is so much of an investment that you really need to love every shade in the palette in order to make it worth that money. I'm gonna kind of switch to my Smith 232. I prefer a brush like this. I'm trying to go with like what it looks like they're using, but at the same time, I want to get a good blend, not shitty. All right, I feel like that's pretty similar. Then they switch over to Highlight Brow Bone with Skin Show Divine Glow, which is this guy here. They use a bit of a fluffier brush for that. I never highlight my brow bone. Apply Guilty Pleasure pigment along lower lash line, which is this shade right here. Just a shimmer on the lower lash line, eh? Okay, with like a little packing brush. This is my BH Cosmetics number 8 brush. I don't know if this is a shade I would ever put on my lower lash line. I mean, I trust you, Pat, but I'm trying to just pack it on. A lot of that got into my eye. Apply entrapment pigment all over lid, which is this guy here. I'm gonna use my Makeup Addiction Precise Blender brush. Swipe Astral Luna Gold, and I watched them do this with a brush. This is something I would generally do with my finger. This is this color down here, the one that's like absolutely stunning. I am gonna do it with a brush. I don't really know what kind of brush to use. This is the step that everyone shits their pants over. That looks so stunning on there. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's cry-worthy. Okay, looks wet when they do it. All right, well that looks stunning. Okay, I'm gonna apply some black liquid liner. It says on there to apply, like it shows them applying like a 1 swipe wing. Like there's no way I'm gonna try 1 swipe. So I don't have the Pat McGrath, it's called Perma Precision Liquid Eyeliner, and it says here, extend it into a wing. Well, that's not bad. That's kind of like what it was. And then it says to apply the Permagel Ultra Glide Eyeliner Pencil in Extreme Black to lower lash line and diffuse. Don't have that either, so I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil or whatever. And then apply it to lower lash line and diffuse. They kind of just did it to the outer portion. Then they used a small little brush like this guy, diffused it. Highlight inner corner with Rose Gold 005 pigment, which is this beauty right here. And then apply mascara and false lashes. All right, and that is the finished eye look after recreating the tutorial. I actually think it looks absolutely stunning. I thought initially that it wasn't going to wow me, that color especially, because I really thought there's no way that it's as beautiful as the video shows, but absolutely is, like so So pretty. I can't wait to try the rose gold one. All right, I think the second tutorial that I want to use is this one here. Oh, we've all seen this, haven't we? That gorgeous finger swipe. Oh my God, I can't wait. This one has instructions on the screen. So first step says apply rose gold 005 pigment all over the lid with a finger. That is this gorgeous shade right there. Oh, there is so much stunning pigment to these. Like oh my God, I haven't touched them with my finger yet. They are so unbelievably soft, softer than I thought that they would feel. Okay, I'm gonna apply it with my finger. Oh. And then you blend it out with a brush, and the brush that they use looks really fluffy. It very much reminds me of a Smith 232. It kind of looks like this. So I'm gonna kind of take some of that and fluff it all over. Add dimension to outer corner and lower lash line with Blitz Flame Pigment, which is this guy here. It's another shimmer. Ooh, wow. I would never think to use so many shimmers on my lids, but maybe it's gonna change me. Define lash line with Permagel Ultra Glide Pencil in Black Coffee. Well, I don't have that, but I have like a dark brown. Define my lash line with that. This is Free Burgundy. Highlight brow bone with Skin Show Divine Glow. Apply mascara and false lashes. Okay, I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. These eye looks are so simple. I'm not used to this. All right, and this is the second finished look. All right, well, let's give my first impression of these eyeshadows and the tutorials to see if I feel like they are misrepresenting the eyeshadows, if they are accurate. Well, I can tell you that I am pleasantly surprised. I feel like especially this shade is exceeding my expectations. I feel like the eye looks look like the way I would expect them to from the tutorial. The tutorials are very straightforward, very simple, and I feel like I was expecting the eyeshadows to underperform to what I thought that they would. Maybe it's just my lighting here now, but I feel like these look absolutely stunning. Do I feel like this is worth $120? For me, in my collection, yes. This shade alone, this Astral Luna Gold, this is absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to try this shade as well, which is VR Fire Opal up here. I don't know if you can see just that shift. Absolutely stunning. I feel like I don't necessarily do my makeup this way, but God, it's so fast and so easy to follow a Pat McGrath tutorial because it takes a lot of finesse to do it as well as Pat does, just like those one swipe eyeliners. I've never seen anybody so skilled with makeup that can just pop together just the quickest eye look, but it also is so simple. Like for me, I was able to recreate what I feel like that video told me, and I feel like it looks pretty similar. I think that the shades in here are super unique. Now, shades that are not unique are probably like this, even though that is, I don't know if I do have a shade just like that somewhere else in my collection. These two shades are obviously just like warm tone browns, but the shimmers are really where Pat McGrath shadows shine, in my opinion, after just having tried them this one time. But I can tell you, I've gone into the store and swatched these shades in other palettes many, many times, and I can tell you the shimmers especially perform beautifully. And I feel like the mattes aren't really where the shadows shine. Like there's something, well, obviously it's not where they shine, they're matte. It's never the mattes that you're watching the video for and you're like, yeah, you watch the videos for this. You watch the videos for this. Now, I have held off for a really long time on buying anything from Pat McGrath Labs because everything is unbelievably priced. I don't know why I gave in. I think this palette of all of them is the one that speaks to me the most, which is why I just did it. And then I thought, well, while I'm buying things, I would get this as well. I'm going to try this out today. And the shade in all of this that gets me the most is this middle guy here. Again, when my lights are up this high, you can't see anything. I'm gonna try this with my little highlighting brush from BH Cosmetics and see how this applies to my cheeks. Using that middle guy, which I don't know the name of. Okay, it definitely has a very like yellowy green base to it. It doesn't, when I'm looking at you straight on, look too bad at all. When I get to the side, you can see it has a very yellow shift to it. It is really pretty. I mean, it's unique, that's for sure. I know I don't have another shade like it at all. On the other side of my face, since this is like a pinkier side and this is more of the bronzier side, I'm gonna go in with this shade here. Oh. This is so unique. I literally can't explain it. It is completely pink. I mean, the camera cannot pick up or do justice to just how this looks in person. Same when I'm face on to you, it's really not that apparent. When you turn, it gives you that gorgeous pink shift. This is so stunning. I'm gonna turn the lights down so you guys can see this. It is very pink though, like in person. On camera it looks like whitish pink. In person, it is pink. I'll turn the lighting down. That's a better idea of what that looks like. You see? Let me see if you can see this side. I have never used a highlighter quite like these before. Wow, gosh, I really don't know. It's so hard because every bit of me tells you like, you don't need these. And then when I try them, I'm like, since I've never tried these before, I cannot vouch for how like the longevity and the wear and things like that. All I can tell you is my first impression is that I am impressed. I think that the shimmer shades especially perform incredibly well. The price tag is unbelievable. However, if nothing else, I would highly recommend going into Sephora and swatching it. If you have money, you're given a gift card, if you want something really beautiful, the packaging itself is a work of art. I don't think you'll be disappointed in the shimmers whatsoever. It's just like, it's like using glitter without having to whip out glitter glue, but it gives you that same effect. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. For me, I do not regret buying it. I'm actually happy to have it in my collection. I do think if I want to whip out an eyeshadow palette just for stunning shimmers, I would use this. I don't know if I would ever grab it out to use the matte shades that are in it, but maybe. I mean, it's so pretty. Hey guys, so Editing Kristi here. I just wanted to let you guys know that I didn't mention this in the video. I thought I said it, but I didn't say it. But basically, one thing I want to make clear about these eyeshadow is that in person, they are so much more stunning than they are in video. Video sucks for showing anything shiny, highlights. It just doesn't work. Beauty lights are not made to show highlights. It's so annoying. And videos like the Pat McGrath ones that you see online are filmed with likely a very bright flash shining at the subject and a really soft focus filter. The softer focus the filter, the shinier things are. That's why when you see videos of glitter application and stuff online, they put a filter over the top of it or they out of focus it a little bit. The less focused, the more shiny it looks. The more focused, the less shiny. So in person, these are absolutely stunning, but the Pat McGrath videos that you see online are specifically made to look more beautiful. These are gorgeous in person, but they're never gonna look like that because these videos are curated to make you wanna buy their eyeshadows, and damn it, they work. And these highlighters, I'm really happy to have these. I remember that I think they got released individually before and I was really disappointed that I didn't pick them up, but now I'm really glad to have them and I'm glad that I can see how they perform in person because when I saw them online, I was very impressed with the way that they looked. I mean, you can see just how stunning that is. I like this pink one a lot. I feel like I will use that. It's very pink in person though. I mean, it's like the most unnatural looking color, but whatever. I was certain I would come on here and be like, see, it's just the filter. And now I'm like, it's not just the filter. I don't know. First impression wise, I think I'm so 50-50 because do I think it's beautiful? Yes. Would I repurchase it again? Yes. Do I think you should buy it? If you have the extra money, I don't think you'll hate it. I am in love. Let me know, have you guys tried Pat McGrath shadows before? I think I even put Pat McGrath shadows, or maybe it was just Natasha Denona in my anti-haul once because I was like, there's no way, bitch. But it's Natasha Denona because even though Pat McGrath is expensive, Natasha Denona is unbelievable. It's kind of fun to step outside of my normal eyeshadow box, which is generally a bunch of cut creases. All right, well, let me know what you guys think. Have you tried any products from Pat McGrath that I need to try, or any eyeshadows in general, even Natasha Denona? I've tried one Natasha Denona palette before and I was not impressed. It was not on camera. It was just at my friend's house, and I tried some of the shimmers and they were flaking all over my face, and I thought, well, let me know what you guys think, and if you have any products that you just need me to try or anything that you guys have been interested to see me give a go. All right, well, I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you at my next video. Bye! For Pat McGrath. They are those viral... Hang on. Hello? Hey guys, so I'm sure we've all seen those videos. You've seen them circulating around Facebook. So today I bought the Pat McGrath Seduction Bronze something. What's it called? A camera cannot do it, Destin. A camera can't do it, Destin. Ah! Also, you guys can follow me on my other... Almost all of them start with a I mean,